Welcome back to Old School, New School, episode 47. I'm Chester. I'm New School.
I'm Scott. I'm Old School.
And we're going to get into our topic. We're going to be talking about the frauds of the NFL. We're going to pick a team from each, the AFC and the NFC, that are doing above 500% in their win. And we're going to see who
Not
we think is
above 500%. Just above 500.
Above 500?
Yeah, because 500% is
Yeah, I know.
Yes, anyway. Want to do NFC or AFC first?
Let's do AFC first.
AFC. 6 teams are above 500 currently. That means... So, yes, go ahead. Who do you got?
I have the Colts because I think they're... I don't know. They have Matt Ryan, who is pretty garbage. You know, I don't believe in him.
He's the weirdest quarterback there is. Like, granted, if 28-3 never happens and he wins the Super Bowl, he's thought of as a great quarterback.
Right. Yeah.
But since that never happened, he's thought of as a decent quarterback. Lots of big numbers. Yeah. Nothing else to show for it.
But I just think it's like their team seems to like not be completely built. It's as if there's something missing, you know.
Okay, but they do this. They get off to the slow start.
Yeah.
I don't know how they have 3 wins.
Yeah, neither do I.
Somebody from that division's got to win.
Yeah.
So it's going to be. It looks like between them and the Titans, but anybody in that division could win it because it seems pretty rough. My team in the AFC is New York Jets. They have a very good defense. But there's an old adage, defense wins you championships.
Yes.
That's not true anymore. That was true in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. Defense gets you to championships. You know what wins championships?
Offense.
Offense.
How you gonna make points? How you gonna get points?
And I think there's a bunch of teams that have very good defenses and very suspect offenses that are gonna hit the playoffs. And
I think I'm gonna have
surprised.
I think I'm gonna have to say the same with like the Giants. Like I think they're both like in the same category where their defense is pretty good. Like right, and then it's the offense that really lacks.
That's gonna hold them back.
Right.
Because what happens when the defense gives up 30 points?
Yeah,
because it's gonna happen. It's the NFL. Like, can you match that?
And you know who's not a Super Bowl quarterback? Daniel Jones or Zach Wilson. Like.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, so yes, the Jets, good team, way ahead of where they're supposed to be. Like it's actually great to see the New York teams doing well.
Seriously.
It makes football in New York a lot more fun.
Yeah. When they're
actually, it's kind of fun when they're terrible too because you get the you get the fans. But yeah, that's my issue. Is the Jets, and they have to deal with the Bills.
Yeah.
So that's tough. Let's move over to the NFC, where only 4 teams are above 500. Yeah. Hello, mediocre conference.
Yeah.
Because even a bunch of the teams above 500 aren't very good, aren't great teams either. Who do you got for your NFC fraud?
I have the Cowboys.
Wow, Cowboys.
1. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Ready? 1. You want me to just...
No, keep going.
Okay. I have the Dallas Cowboys. 1, because of Mike McCarthy. And 2, because this little quarterback debate between Cooper Rush and Dak Prescott. And it's like, we talked about this. Dak Prescott is a pretty good quarterback. But does he make mistakes when he's under pressure? Yes, he does. He puts up a lot of numbers, yes.
Is he Matt Ryan?
Yes.
Basically.
Yes.
Kirk Cousins,
yeah.
Matt Ryan.
Yeah. Right, it's like...
Lots of numbers, nothing to show for it.
And they have 2 pretty good running backs, but you know Mike McCarthy, he doesn't run the ball, so...
Very good defense. Again, a very good defense, but we saw that they were not competitive against the Eagles.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't even, like... I don't know. It's just their offense didn't look good.
And some people say that's Cooper Rush. I am of the mindset until I see it.
Dak's no better, right? Like,
Dak is worse in that offense because he is expected to do so much more than Cooper Rush was expected to do.
Yeah.
Cooper Rush was game manager, made some really nice throws, but again, as we saw last weekend, you can go up against a really good team, and he's not that great, and he's not supposed to be. He's a backup quarterback.
Yes.
He's done great for them. Okay, so you've got the Cowboys. I'm gonna go with the Minnesota Vikings.
Okay.
Who will win the NFC North? Just because the NFC North,
everyone in that division is
terrible.
Buns.
Yeah, buns. What does that mean? They're
like
buns?
booty.
Yes, they are buns. Yeah, like the Packers are awful. They're a mess.
The Chicago Bears are even worse.
The Bears are worse.
And I think the Lions might be better than the Packers and the Bears.
I think you might be right. Their defense isn't.
Yeah.
Their defense is they're
Immaculate.
the other side of it.
Their defense is like just not there during plays. It seems like it doesn't exist.
It's like the opposite of what we were talking about. They have a really good offense, and their defense is just terrible, which has been their Achilles heel the last couple of seasons.
But I mean,
so back to the Vikings though. Who have they beaten? They've
the Packers,
who we found out are not good.
They've beaten
kind of nobody.
Bears twice, I think.
No, just
once. I think they beat the Commanders.
No, they haven't played the Commanders. Nonetheless,
no, they played the Dolphins with Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, and who didn't even start the game.
Yeah,
they had their third string starter. So that's my issue. They are 5-1. They could easily be 9-8.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And win the division because it's so bad. But again, the Eagles beat the heck out of them. Not a competition. The Vikings are going to do what the Vikings do. Look really good and then look really bad.
Yes.
So that's my and granted that could be some Packers bias, but again, I don't believe in Kirk Cousins. Do you think Kirk Cousins can win you a Super Bowl?
No, and he can't. You know how much he's getting paid, right?
Yeah, well, I mean he's
right, like.
Yeah. Listen, Kirk Cousins, please prove me wrong. Win a Super Bowl. That'd be great for you. I'll take it all back, but until I see it, I don't see it from that guy. So that's my pick. Granted, again, I think they'll win the division because it's so bad. But it doesn't seem like there's many good teams. It's not going to take a lot to get in the playoffs this year in either conference. You just got to go on a roll.
I'm not going to lie. The Packers could go 8-9. 8-9 and still make the playoffs because I just think...
I think that might be tough just because you would probably have other teams that are around that. I think you've got to get above 500 to get to the playoffs. But yeah, it's right now it's anybody's game. And so that's where we're at. Those are our frauds or our fool's gold or whatever you want to call them. Who, they look really great but might not be that great. And that's going to be it for this episode. Yeah. We'll do our pick tomorrow.
Yep, on the shorts.
And then our shorts picks over the weekend.
Yep.
So NBA started.
Yeah.
But I don't know much about basketball. So anyway, have a good week, football week, and peace.
Yeah.
Peace.